So most of the golfers that I work with in person tend to have swings that are simply too steep and come too much from the outside in. That's a majority of golfers I know in the world swing like this. So hey, right after this, let me show you a really simple drill that's going to help you groove an inside path. It's so easy to do, doesn't require any specialized equipment, and it's going to help you hit it longer and straighter because you'll be coming at the ball from the inside to square. So stay tuned. Hey, this is Steve with HitItLonger.com. I continue my journey to hit the ball longer and straighter than ever before. If you'd like to join me on this mission, then please feel free to hit the subscribe button, like this video at the end if you got some benefit, and leave a comment down below, especially if you have a question. So speaking of hitting it longer and straighter, the drill I'm going to show you, and it's just so simple, is going to promote both of these ideas, because coming from the inside, and of course a little bit shallower, which you might have heard that term, we're going to cover that, tends to make you more draw the ball. It's not the whole picture, but it does promote more of a draw to come from that angle. But also it's going to help you possibly increase your club head speed and hit up on your drives, and those two things are going to help you get more distance. Let's check it out. Okay, so all you'll need for this drill is a range basket. Even a water bottle can work, and your stand-up golf bag like this. Now all I'm going to do, if I put the ball about here, all I'm going to do here is I'm going to place the bucket between 24 and 30 inches behind the line of the ball. You're going to see from some other angles also will help you line up the bucket in the bag. Second thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to pull out, I'm not going to use a shaft because I might break it. If you're really over the top, you don't want to use a golf shaft because one mistake you might break it. But what I'm going to do here is use an alignment rod with a head cover on it like this, something like that. So I've got my basket 30 inches behind the ball, and I've got the inside of the basket lined up with the outside of the ball. So I've got this pulled out a little further than the basket is, and that's going to help me shallow the club, and the bucket will force me to stay coming from the inside. Okay, so I'll try one from this angle, but I'm going to show you from a couple other angles so you can see how it affects the plane of the swing, and also to help you set up the drill as well. So all I've got to do here, first I would practice swinging a few times back and forth to kind of feel what it feels like to swing this way. A lot of you are going to be on top of the head cover and the stick, crashing into the bucket on your way to swinging steep over the top and outside in. So now that I've done a bunch of practice swings, I'm just going to do a real easy swing here. Okay. So I've got a nice draw shape on that. And TrackMan is showing me that I swung several degrees from the inside to out. All right, let's try one from the up the line angle. From this angle, you'll be able to see better how I've got to miss the basket here on the inside and where I'm positioning the basket. Again, it's about 2 to 2.5 feet behind the ball, and it's lining up pretty much with the ball itself, maybe the outside of the ball. And then this stick is going to help to keep me shallow. So let's try, again, I recommend soft swings at first. Let's try one like this. Now looking at that one in slow-mo, you could really see how I was attacking from the inside, and my club really has to drop into a shallower position in order to miss the stick in the head cover. All right, and one more angle looking down the line. Again, you can see the placement now from this direction of where the basket is lined up relative to the ball. And again, if I come over the top, try to come down on the outside and steep, what will happen is I will hit the head cover, or even worse, the stick, on my way to hitting the basket, cutting across. That's how most people are swinging, is simply too steep, over the top, outside in. All right, let's try a gentle swing from this angle now. The goal is not to hit the basket or the stick with the head cover. So you can see again from the down the line camera angle how I was forced by this exercise to come from the inside and shallow. Now, for some of you out there, this might be enough by itself to help you start turning draws over almost automatically. It'll happen right from the word go. This happens to about, half of the students that I give this drill to. The other half have to do a little bit more to work on getting the club face closed relative to this new path that it's on, because you're used to it always being open to its path, and that is going to take one more drill for you. But certainly those of you who fit into that category, over the top, outside in slicers, are going to get a lot of benefit out of this exercise. You're going to hit it longer and straighter. Now, just one more time, the procedure for doing this, I wouldn't jump off and immediately start doing full all-out swings, but instead I'd be practicing back and forth without hitting the ball, because this is going to be a new shape swing. See, even in that I was knocking the bucket over, which you might do. And then I would take a small club and do small swings, hitting the ball gently. Again, giving yourself a pat on the back every time you're able to negotiate through the correct path and space into the ball. So I really hope you get some benefit out of this drill. If you do, I hope you'll come back and leave us an update down in the comments. Thanks so much for watching my channel. I'm Steve, and as usual, hey, I'll either see you in the next video or I'll see you longer and straighter down the fairway. Everybody take good care.